All right, we're here talking with head coach Ryan DeLong after a 3-0 win in the annual Cooley Cup over UW La Crosse non-conference match tonight. Ryan, what did you think of the match tonight?
I was pretty happy how we came out and played. We came out with good intensity, good enthusiasm. We just played. We played pretty solid all the way around. So I mean, with being an inner city rivalry and stuff like that, it's easy to get up for. But I thought our girls did a nice job from start to finish tonight.
And talk a little bit about going back-to-back nights. Obviously, it's something you've done before, but having to get up for a conference game last night and then coming back with a non-conference inter-city game. Were there any concerns going into the match tonight? How you may perform, or not really?
We were fortunate last night to be able to rest a lot of our starters in our conference match and get out of there pretty smooth as far as the wear and tear goes on our girls. So tonight we were pretty fresh. As we move throughout this weekend and stuff, that we'll be moving might get a little tougher. But tonight I thought that we were fresh. Our legs were fresh, and if it would have been a tighter match on Wednesday night, it would have been a concern, but not really tonight.
Could maybe talk a little bit about the inner city game. It's a game that's been dominated. If you look at the whole of the program. It's been dominated by UWL. They lead the all-time series. I think it's 26-6 all-time series, 26-7 now with our win tonight. But if you look at it the last few years, we've won now 5 out of the last 8 games, 3 in a row now. What do you think maybe has been that change? Because UWL has been a great program over the years. What has been that change, do you think, that has allowed us to win more than we've lost in the last few years?
Yeah, I think our program's just going in a positive direction from 7 years ago, and the recruiting has been solid for us. We really got the local talent coming in, and we've just been fortunate enough to be on the rise, and UWL has a good program over there and a solid coach in Sheila, and she's been doing it a long time. So they're always gonna be solid and whatnot. But I think our program is obviously on the rise, and what a different spot than we have been over the last 27 or whatever you said, 27-7 series. It's been in our favor, and it's just been the girls that they've been playing hard and they've been playing tough, and they want this one, and it's been a good turn as far as the rivalry and which side has fallen on now.
Good, and kind of thinking as a season as a whole, we've played. We're 24-4 overall. Our 5-0 in conference. Past that midway point of the conference, but at the same time, we've got 4 big-time conference games left. How do you think so far in the season where your team's at? Are you pleased with where your team's at, with the 24th ranking in the country, or is there things that you think you can still improve on?
I think we're in a good spot right now, midway. Obviously, there's some things that we want to continue to get better on. Serving's been a focus that we just think that's one area where we can be a little more dynamic, and we have been getting better. And I thought we served real well tonight. So there's some certain areas that we want to continue to improve on, but overall it's a pretty good spot where we're at. We want to stay healthy or get as healthy as you can be at this time of the year. Obviously everyone has nicks and bruises and whatnot, so we got to play through those, but we want to try to stay healthy, work on the little things. We're not going to do a whole lot of different things that we've done in the first 26 matches, but there's just some little small things that we can continue to work on and improve.
Lastly, going into this weekend, you got 4 more matches, but the big one's next Wednesday. You got Grandview, the big rival in the conference this year. They're also 5-0 in the league, also a top 30 team in the country. Very easy to skip over this weekend and look to next Wednesday and focus on those games. But is your focus this weekend first, then next Wednesday, or are you already starting to look at next Wednesday?
I'll give you the coach's answer is we'll focus on tomorrow, and really we are focused on what we need to do and work on, and those things might correlate into what we need to do Wednesday, I'm sure. So, but we really got to this weekend it's not really focus on who we're playing, but it's just focus on some of the stuff that we need to do to improve, obviously to improve ourselves and give ourselves a good chance to win. Tomorrow, Saturday, and then of course next Wednesday. But yeah, we know that Wednesday's coming up, and we'll be ready for that in a few days.
Putting the coach on the spot, how do you feel going into next Wednesday's game?
Hey, I feel good. I like where we're at. I love our team. It's going to be a good battle. It's tough to go on the road, obviously, in our conference, but it's a fun game. It's a fun rivalry. It's a heated rivalry, and we know what it's going to take to go down and win that game. So I think that's obviously on our minds, and we got a few days to think about it and whatnot. But I think we'll be ready to go on Wednesday.
Thanks again, Coach, and we look forward to talking to you after a victorious Wednesday night next week.
All right, sounds good.